intersection of Auburn and Boulevard, one of the busiest in Atlanta. Crowds arriving, looking to go back.
That's the beauty of historic sites, is that you feel like you're walking back in time.
The old Fourth Ward will forever be linked with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
We get people from all around the world every day of the year.
I think your group is ready.
National Park Ranger Rebecca Karcher says an estimated 1 million people a year
How you doing?
tour the home
Hi.
where King was born in 1929.
By coming here to the park, we're following Dr. King's legacy of marching forward.
On this day, the historic site attracts Super Bowl fans from Boston to Los Angeles. 1 block away from King's boyhood home, a solemn landmark of reflection. The final resting place of the iconic figure. Next door at Ebenezer Baptist, visitors like Paulette Davenport sit in the sanctuary where Dr. King preached during the 1960s.
I just can't believe it.
It was also here where Dr. King was eulogized during his funeral in April of 1968.
This is where he was ordained to preach. This is the crux of his religious background.
Stephon Ferguson not only details the church's past,
Martin Luther King Jr. was baptized right behind these green curtains.
he channels his inner Dr. King.
It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream.
Stephon delivers a stirring rendition of the civil rights leader's most famous speech,
I have a dream today.
a gift he calls his calling.
This is our hope.
It's a great honor to be able to be licensed by the King Estate.
Let freedom ring from Stone Mountain of Georgia.
His performances move those in attendance like Miss Davenport to tears.
And I felt that I was right there. I couldn't help but a rush of emotion.
The college student majoring in religious studies says Ferguson's portrayal
Shall see it together.
and King's spirit
Oh, yes.
changes her life on the spot.
I had the biggest education today.
Believing she was too old to attend divinity school, Paulette refused to entertain the thought. Not now.
I'm definitely going to divinity school after. I am definitely going now. That was, oh my God, no.
A new direction,
It's great.
a new friendship,
Thank you.
thanks to ancient words
Thank you very much.
that still inspire.
I wish I could do that and touch people like he did. Make a difference.
He never lived to see 40, but he did more in those years than most people do in a lifetime.
I tell you, folks, it's just moving. Chills when you walk into the church, but then when Stephon Ferguson just channels his inner King, everybody stops. And the hair on the back of your neck stands up. It is a marvelous performance.
I don't even think you have to say that because I feel it. I'm sure the viewers are feeling that same exact feeling.
We didn't even have to be there
Man,
to feel that.
That was amazing.
He's been perfecting that for about 15 years now, and he does such an amazing job. And he is licensed by the King family and the King estate to be the only licensed person that can deliver that speech at that church.
I gotta tell you, G-Mac, this must have been the most thrilling experience for you in one weekend that you on one hand you experience something of your sports dreams, and on another hand you get to experience something like this, having probably found a new appreciation for Dr. King and his impact.
I always had an appreciation and respect for this man, but then when you get there and you visit his home and you visit the church and you visit his burial site, it just elevates it that much more. And then you hear Stephon Ferguson, what he did. Whew, my goodness. Yeah. And I must say that President Trump, a couple of weeks ago, just signed into legislation. He made that entire area not just a historic site, but a national park, which is the highest delegation in the National Park Service.
As he